up guys, here we are again for another reaction. So today what is continuing doing some reactions to TV shows, and the TV show we are going today with is the Battlestar Galactica episode 8. So slowly are getting to the final stage of the first season of Battlestar Galactica. With episode 7 we reached the middle of it. Is the moment. I mean, I think like already in the third, fourth episode I was already feeling really attached to this show, especially when I had a look on the first miniseries that came before, this first season. Yeah, a lot of my viewers were complaining. They were mentioning that no point to keep watching the season 1 without watching the miniseries. I did have a look on it. Yeah, made a lot of sense. I comprehended why a lot of people were mentioning for me to have a look on it first, because a lot of the things that I was question, the doubts that I was having, that miniseries sorted me out that, so yes. Guys, episode 7 was incredible. Wow, I never thought that they would come with a plot like this. I still am confused how number 6 appeared suddenly, so he's on that guy's head, we all know that. We all know that she's on his head somehow. I think she found a way to do so when they were on the planet Earth. I'm not sure like that was actually the planet Earth. Before the explosion, she found a way to get inside of his head. I don't know even actually how we survived that explosion. Guys, this episode I think is very like the hint, the hidden message behind the episode 7, I think is relevant. I think in the future we will, think more about what happened in episode 7. Can wait like to go ahead on this show. So this thought that I'm having, will make sense, will come to the surface. Hopefully that will be the case. I like to mention things and then they will happen in the future. It feels good, like you were able to spot, a hidden message, basically. I like that. Yes, we had that on True Detective. The guy that was cutting the grass in that school where, Cole went to speak with regarding what was going on in that school. That guy was the guy that they actually should be focused on, not Reggie Ledoux. So guys, I just love those things that, artists created for us, for us to. I think this is like the purpose here is for us to go back and have a look again, and have the joy that watching something that previously didn't make any sense or we didn't pay attention because we thought was irrelevant, and then after watching the final episode we get to know, okay, let me get to that third episode because I need to know how we'll be reacting by watching this scene that is so important but I ignored, basically. So yes, guys, now speaking more about Battlestar Galactica. Yes, like I said, was a weird thing, not knowing how she got there, but the reason why she did so was for them to have a more solid, trustworthy feeling towards Gaius, So yeah, was her move, her intention. She was not, outsmarted. No, guys, she's too ahead of anyone. She's like a god, on this show. Yes, guys, I'm excited because there is nothing from this episode that we can grab, I think, and have an assumption, an opinion about what's going to happen. In the 8th episode, we'll have something new. So I'm excited, guys. Yes, enough talk. I don't keep going with this, otherwise it's a little bit too long. As always, before we jump to the actual episode 8 of Battlestar Galactica, guys, please keep me a love energy by subscribing my channel. This one click will make much more happier, stronger. So so I keep with the right mentor to keep me see you guys almost every day. And yes, as always, super and fun. And let's do this, guys. Let's do this. Wow. Is she dreaming? Yeah, it's definitely dreaming. She could never be like wearing that, white vest, looking like an angel that just fell from the sky. That's the guy. That's one of the Cylons. We could see him on the miniseries. I like the sound that these soldiers were making. look like, horses galloping. So why she's having this dream of this Cylon saving her? Don't tell me they had a case. That would be devastating.
Laura.
Can you imagine her being a Cylon? That would be like the ultimate twist. Guys, why? Why she had this dream with him? This is an indication, guys. I'm starting thinking about a lot of possibilities. Hopefully, I will not say anything for now. Let's the TV show keep rolling. Then we'll see.
Captain identified him by one of the photos we sent out.
Guys,
There's another copy.
we're having him on this episode. I think, if I'm not mistaken, this guy appeared on a miniseries and he got imprisoned. Or if not, he appeared in the end to recruit that guy, the bomb guy, one of the clones of the bomb guy. He appeared in the end with a lot of the number 6, even the agent. I'm pretty sure this guy is silent.
Destroyed immediately.
I want this man interrogated first.
I want this man interrogated first. So, he's another clone? I know, okay, yeah. So, but they've shown already a picture of him that this guy will be a Cylon. How come there is another one of him? So, there are maybe 2-3 clones of the Cylon that look like people on this spaceship, possibly.
How's this coming?
Got the entire avionics package figured out. I think that I am zeroing in on her FTL drive.
Starbuck. I think in the end of this TV show, I will consider her one of my favorite characters of all time, regarding series, of course.
Very clever machine. Manipulative, cunning. Said he mixes lies with truth. Just remember, it's gonna try to get into your head.
She will be the one to confront this guy. Yeah. If he is a Cylon and they know that, they're afraid that he will be able to brainwash her somehow, putting her on his side. But that won't gonna happen. Starbuck she is pure, so she will never betray her own kind, She's feeling connected with this silent fighter, of course. They belong to the same race. I don't like to see her near him. She's trouble.
You do treat this thing more like an animal than a machine, and
Yeah, man. For her, this fighter is like a pet dog or something.
I'm a Cylon.
that's not even funny.
Would that make a difference, between us?
Guys, no way. Why she's doing that? This Cylon is the weirdest so far, because this is a Cylon that is still in between. Sometimes she's in a form, I would say form, that she doesn't know that she's actually Cylon. And when she acts as a Cylon, that memory is completely out of when she become that part of her that doesn't know that she's a Cylon, actually.
Look at that.
Yeah, he's fucking sweating. I love interrogations, guys. I love the dialogue all the time, so pleasing.
How many Cylons are there in the fleet?
We haven't been properly introduced.
Yeah, how many? See? Guys, there is more of him, more of the bomb guy and more of the agents even on this fleet.
What's your name?
Tell me about your mission, and I'll think about it.
My mission was to conduct sabotage.
You said you wanted to cooperate. Either start talking or we are done.
I really want to know your name.
Why he wants to know her name so bad?
Are you Lieutenant
There is a
Starbuck?
purpose, on knowing it. Are you Starbuck? There you go. How he knows her name. I mean, she's famous, around it, so.
I planted a nuclear warhead aboard one of your ships.
Where?
You can't take the chance, Starbuck.
Maybe I push you out the airlock and tell him you never said a word.
She's tough, that's why, the general picked up her to interrogate him.
It's just a precaution. I don't want to alarm anyone until we know for sure. He's playing with your mind. He's been stowed away for weeks aboard the fleet.
Yeah, knowing her name is not really surprised because she's famous.
See, our faces are similar, but I look to one God, not to many.
I don't give a damn what you believe.
To know the face of God is to know madness.
One of the fate of a god is to know madness. Great line.
I have something to tell you about the future.
Is that so?
Yeah, maybe Silence they figured out a way to even foresee the future.
See, the difference between you and me is I know what that means and you don't. I know that I'm more than this body, more than this consciousness.
Wow. I like deep talk, Too veggie for her.
Thank you.
I think she did the wrong move. Let's see what you'll be able to do with those plates and knives and forks.
How's your lunch?
When you're starving, anything tastes good.
Yeah, it's true, man. When you're starving, anything tastes good.
Did that hurt?
Yeah, that hurt.
Okay. So Cylons, they can feel pain.
You see, human beings can't turn off their pain. So the only way you can avoid the pain you're about to receive is by telling me exactly what I want to know.
Wow, guys. So far, this is the best dialogue on this TV show, hands down. It looks like I'm having a moment with Morpheus in Neo on the Matrix, you know?
But then you'll know deep down that I beat you. That a human being beat you.
Yeah, Starbuck, trained, she can beat a man. Like a man that is not like aware of the martial arts skills. Damn. Wow, I just love this scene. One of the best scenes. I mean, speaking about dialogue, you know? It just felt so small. What they were mentioning is quite ahead of my comprehension, especially like to process all that in the short term and give you my thoughts to it's not easy.
I need your help.
Anything I can do.
Need your help. Guys, she doesn't know she's a Cylon.
I heard you're working on a test to tell the difference between Cylons and humans. Do you think I could be in the first batch?
Guys, she doesn't know she's a fucking Cylon. Now everything starts to make sense, guys. Why? What happened with her? Maybe they made this in purpose. They sent a Cylon up there without really knowing that she's actually Cylon.
You wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for me. You owe me.
Yeah, because of her. No, she's the one that actually put him on that ship.
The technology for Cylon detection is not quite ready for full-scale implementation.
Yeah, one of the previous episodes I mentioned why they cannot like make tests to them to figure out if they're a Cylon or not, you know. So this guy has actually developed something, of course, Cylon detector. I was not aware this Cylon detector was actually something that specific, you know. I thought Cylon detector would be like, you know, they would use something that when they will get near a Cylon, that thing will beep, 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 beep. I never thought it would be like something regarding a lab, actually, you know. I thought that would be something that they could do already. Grabbing someone, taking a blood sample or something, from people, figure out if they were a Cylon or not. But the sound detector is actually the first thing that you will have to see if a person is a Cylon or not.
He's one of us. It would be best to remember that.
Does he love you?
I think so.
Has he said it?
Not directly.
Shouldn't be too hard to convince him to stay and start a life together. If not, kill him.
They made love on the previous episode. Yeah, that's why she thinks, when a man makes love with a woman and the woman knows that she did the right thing, she felt that he was spot on, it was really like liking her, she can tell, okay, this guy loves me, you know?
Hey, what's going on?
We gotta go now. I saw Cylons ahead of this way.
Why?
Great
What's
acting.
different?
Everything.
Wow, I'm gonna be honest with you. This TV show, if I think about TV shows I'm reacting so far, acting, the quality of the actors. I don't think they are actually great actors, but I think the director, the producers of this TV show, they made sure the actors, they gave their best. I think the characters that they are portraying on this TV show, if you will ask the actors what were the TV show that they believe that they might be their best performances, they will mention this TV show.
We're all God, Starbuck, all of us. I see love that binds all living things together.
Love. You don't even know what the word means.
Yeah, for some people, love is God.
The gods had nothing to do with it. We created you.
Yes.
Us. It was a stupid, fractal decision.
But who gave the inspiration, the vision for the human beings to create the Cylons? Maybe God.
You are evil.
Yeah, evil needs to be shut down, to be put back, someplace to be recreated, cured.
I think we should indulge you in your obsession.
This guy, for example, is making such a terrific performance. Never see him in any TV show.
Do you realize I could kill you before they came back in the room?
How long an actor needs to speak, continuously, to that talk be considered a monologue? Wow! Okay, this guy is not only a worthy guy, he acts.
You fracked up, pal.
You fracked up. You fracked up, oh. Yeah, that's the guy that they caught on the miniseries. So there is another one like him, guys. And the same thing with number 6. Number 6 is still out there on the fleet.
Nothing so far.
It's incredible, man. Is this fit that big so they can hide themselves? It's crazy.
Spread out the fleet. There's a nuke. Let's limit the damage.
There is a nuke that is limited to damage. What nuke stands for here? Okay, they're gonna use it. Let's go. This is the worst type of bully in my eyes. Especially like on a toilet seat.
Tell me where the warhead is, otherwise you're gonna drown in that bucket.
This is not your path, Starbuck. You have a different destiny.
Don't interrupt me. See, I think that you're afraid. What if when you die here, you really die?
Great way to enter in his head.
Somewhere in that hard drive that you call a brain is a beeping message. Error. Error.
Jeez, guy. She's shutting his ass down. Yeah, that's why Dama pick it up hard. She's a baddie. She's a badass. Jesus. One of the most badass characters TV shows. I don't even need to watch more her on this show.
Who believed that suffering was good for the soul, so you suffered. It's something that you want to believe because it means that you're the problem, not the world that you live in. You want to believe it because it means that you're bad luck.
Jesus, guys. To process everything he's mentioning is not easy, but I'm loving it. This is a monologue in my eyes.
Start again.
Jesus, again, yeah. Let's see if they will kill him. They will kill him. I mean, we already what? 30 minutes, so last 10 minutes, yeah, maybe like that's the right time to kill him.
Congratulations, Doctor. You've just uncovered your very first Cylon.
Yeah. She's a fucking Cylon. So yeah, she's a fucking Cylon then. Let's see what he will do. Because she saved him, understand? So he might spare her life. He might not reveal actually to Adama that she's a fucking Cylon.
Calculating the results.
Question is, what will she do if you expose her? Thank you or kill you? Well, let's find out.
Okay, number 6.
Congratulations, it's green. It
Wow.
is very bright and very, very bright green as well.
Wow, number 6 made this happen. Number 6 saved Shannon's ass. Yeah, that's his purpose here, you know, to make sure Gaius will never like reveal to Adama who are the Cylons. You know? So persuasive. That's how evil works, you know. Evil, they are persuasive.
I have something to tell you.
No way this guy is starting to be to the president the same thing as number 6 is being to Gaius.
Enough! For frack's sake, let him breathe!
He's dead. At least she got some revenge from him trying to beat her.
You're not a person, you're a machine that's enjoying its own pain.
All of this has happened before, and all of it will happen again.
Like a psycho. That's a, wannabe God type of lines. We had that on True Detective.
Each of us plays a role. This time, your role to deliver my soul unto God.
That's why Adama was telling her to be cautious, because this guy can enter in someone's head.
Birthplace of us all. Kobo will lead you to Earth.
Yeah, you can feel like she's having like a brain damage, because what he's mentioning is so powerful. You know, he's kind of becoming. He's like seductive, basically.
You've spent the last 8 hours torturing this man, and you don't have a single piece of information to show for it.
He says we're gonna find Cobalt, and that it's gonna lead us to Earth.
Clean him up. There's not much time.
Wow. Yeah, man. I want to see her mentioning more about her situation with him. How come he's on her head? Here we go. Let's see. We'll have something, relevant.
I apologize for what you've been through. I've come here to tell you that this conflict between our peoples does not have to continue.
The warhead doesn't exist. I made it up. To buy some time.
I see.
Oh, it's like good outcome, you know.
No! Stand up.
I have something to tell you. Adama is a Cylon.
Oh.
Fucking brain damage, yeah? Wow, even me like, what the fuck? That would be like the ultimate twist. I thought her to be the Cylon.
Are you alright?
I'm fine.
Hey, this guy is like, so far, I put in my head of even number 6 in terms of like villain characteristics, you know? So good. Yeah, great actor. Pretty sure he have not done better, career and all this because of drugs. He looks a lot a guy that he is in drugs.
He puts insidious ideas in our mind, more lethal than any warhead. You don't keep a deadly machine around. When it kills your people and threatens your future, you get rid of it.
He's just afraid that his soul won't make it to God.
He found a way to enter on her heads, man. No way. No way she will put her hand on his. No way, guys. This looks like a romantic scene right now. Fell in love? Ah, he will be floated, yeah? Yeah, there you go. No way, she will say stop. So, okay, we can see that often a lot in The 100. Maybe where The 100, creators of The 100 got inspiration from to do those floating scenes, you know? Wow, first time we see a floating on this TV show. Wow, incredible.
I don't know if he had a soul or not, but if he did take care of it.
Yeah, even I felt for the guy. What he was spitting was the truth, you know? Was like, if Jesus would come to the planet Earth right now, tomorrow, those were the words that he will mention to us.
The interesting thing about being a president is that you don't have to explain yourself to anyone.
Yeah, it's power. Wow, now she will, you know, have those words on her head for a while. He mentioned to her that Adama is a fucking Cylon.
Something wrong.
Something wrong? Here you go.
No.
Hopefully. Oh, she will not reveal to him. She will study him. Check it out. Oh, guys. The next 5 episodes will be top notch. Pretty sure. Wow, guys. Great episode. Fuck, great episode, man. Great episode. Dialogue wise was the best so far. Because as a reactor, you need to, comment. You need to give your thoughts at certain points on the episode. I regret at certain points I start speaking, I start giving my thoughts too, because I'm afraid to things that I'm thinking will not pop up in my head if I stay too long without saying it. That's why sometimes I even like mention things in between dialogues. I try my best not to, but in this case, the dialogues, they were long. That's why I even mentioned, there was a moment I even mentioned, how long an actor needs to speak for it to be considered a monologue. So, why I came with that idea? Because they were giving a lot of monologues, especially the guy, you know? But guys, I'm gonna tell you something. I need to watch this episode again because I spoke in top of the things that so majestical, you know? But they were spitting him more, but even her, you know, Starbuck, incredible, you know. That guy was spitting the truth. That guy is like, you know, the same thing as, you know, that is happening, happened in this case on True Detective. Cole, his monologues, you know, when he's giving his thoughts about life, about God, about, you know, good, evil, I like that a lot. But as a reactor, it's not good because we need to speak from time to time, and when this type of dialogues they appear, it's like, you know, it's horror for reactors because you know you're gonna miss certain lines, certain messages, you know. And yeah, I will definitely have a look. Especially, I will pop on the moment they were speaking with each other. Starbuck and this guy, I don't know, I forgot his name. Why I didn't catch his name? I'm upset. I need to have a look on because this, character, guys, unbelievable. And you will be watching him more often because he's a Cylon, and everything that he is, everything that he captures, he will be placed on a new himself, kind of, you know, or on another himself, better state. So that's why this guy knows this much. Maybe what he was spitting was actually someone were implementing on his mind, you know, whatever he was supposed to say, Starbuck. That was all set by the Cylons, possibly. And now, guys, Sharon doesn't know that she's a fucking Cylon. So what I was mentioning so far is the truth. The Sharon down there on the planet with that guy, Zeki, yeah? I'm not sure. She knows. She knows she's a fucking Cylon. Why this Sharon doesn't know what they did to her. So they really try to put the Cylons in a way that, okay, this Cylon will 100% infiltrate on them because we will make sure even she will not know that she's a fucking Cylon, you know? let's see if that will be like an advantage or a disadvantage, her not knowing that she is actually a Cylon when thinking on the Cylon's point of view. But I think on the mankind point of view, you know, her not knowing that she's a Cylon is a way for maybe slowly they will persuade her to be on their side, you know. So, and by doing so, they can grab her and find a way to connect with the Cylons, to know some secret, some hidden message on her body that will allow them to defeat the Cylons, you know, somehow. So that's like one of my assumptions, one of my predictions about Sharon, you know, about Sharon, yeah. Wow, he mentioned that Adama is a Cylon, guys. What do you think about that? Don't tell me Adama died already and they decided to make a clone of him, and he's pretending that he's fighting for the mankind, but he's actually Cylon. They are doing that. Wow, that's actually like how evil works. That's what, you know, number 6 did to Gaius. She found a way to make sure they, the trustworthy feeling towards him grew, you know. So that's how evil works. The trust is very important, and they are trying to make sure everyone trusts Adama. So Adama, in the right moment, at the right time, will backstab everyone. That will be the ultimate twist. But I don't think so. I think this guy cannot be fucking Cylon. He's too pure. He's too aware of everything. But the president, she will study him. So she will always, from now on, have a step back regarding him. Let's see how now their discussions, their meetings will be all about. She will confront him. I think even in this season. Let's see, guys. Shout out to the guy that was voted. Guys, I mean the actor, top notch, you know, top notch. I think for a while I have not seen so good as he provided. So shout out to him. Even Starbuck did very well. So shout out to the actress portraying Starbuck. Yes, guys, that's all. Going to see like episode 9. I'll be back very soon. Yes, I'm aiming to sort out my channel on the next 2 weeks. So on the next 2 weeks, we'll be having Battlestar Galactica completed, guys. So hopefully you guys are excited as I am. And yes, as always, like this video, press the like button, comment if you think, you know, miss something, say something dumb, you know, something about this episode before I put it aside. Share with the friends, and I like to watch them not react to this incredible TV show and other TV shows I'm reacting. And subscribe to my channel, give me a lot of energy, so keep strong, the right message to keep these things with us. Yes, as always, hope you're having fun, and most important of all, stay safe, guys. Have a good one. Thank you.